up about it.
I have a
I
question.
don't have her address anymore.
You don't need her address. You do not need her address for her to send you something. That don't even make sense.
Hold on,
Can I ask
Dawn.
a question?
Let my mom ask a question. Hold on,
How
let
do
my
I
mom ask
send
a
her
question.
shipping?
Dawn, hold on.
Y'all let Roxy go.
Okay, I just want to know if this blanket and this cup meant so much to you. Why didn't you take it with you?
That was the thing. I thought I had my blanket in the car with me, but I left it on the damn bed. We were in such a rush to get out of that house. We had a little Kia Forte that we rented. That was the only thing that Enterprise had when we were leaving. That's the only car that they had left. And we stuffed everything we could in that car because we have 2 dogs. We have 2 big dogs too. And that the cup and the blanket wasn't the only thing we left. We had to leave our, I think it was like a 40 something inch TV.
Can I
had
just
to
say that
leave
materialistic shit can be replaced, like blankets, cups. I mean, I know you might have some hold on the blanket, but is it worth it? I mean,
that's why I just said. That's why I just said.
Did you?
How long has it been since you've had the blanket?
Months.
Okay, then.
We're going on
Since
like 3.
June.
We're going
Since
on like
June.
3 months now.
Then done deal. It's done.
Yeah.
You can replace it and keep.
If you
that
want it
one.
that bad, the same way you and Chris were swapping money, send the fucking money. Bree will send it out. She's already making T-shirts and doing other shit. She doesn't give a fuck
It's not
about
like
no
I'm
money.
a fucking liar. I told you I'd send it to you. I'm not sitting here lying. If you want it that bad, you're gonna pay the shipping. I'm not paying it because you left it. You're the adult. Not my fault. You left it. It's your shit you left at my house. It's not my responsibility as a 27-year-old woman to make sure an old woman has her shit in the car.
Facts.
I mean, that's what I would do, Dawn. I would just pay the shipping to have it sent to you. That way, because if it is something sentimental to you, you have it. And then just drop it from there. Like, I don't think this has to be what it is right now.
not-
This is too much.
If not, just cut your losses. Just cut your losses with it.
She did just ask a minute ago. No, you do not need somebody's address to pay for shipping when you have PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Shipping is like $12 to $20, so you don't need her address.
She said, I'll give you $20.
I realize that sometimes shit like that slips my mind.
Well, I mean, everybody forgets stuff. Everybody forgets shit.
Sometimes stuff's there's quite a few things I forgot. I left my black and white slides there.
Done.
There's quite a few things I forgot.
Listen,
You left
listen,
a TV, you left
listen,
a
hold on.
nightstand, and you left a plastic thing that had your husband's games in it, along with your cup and your mug. Am I lying? Did I miss anything?
That's what I just said. I just said that. I said I left my
confused.
TV.
Are all of us
I left
in
my
daycare?
We don't care
nightstand.
about anything else.
None
We
of us
don't
are
care.
adults. None of us are adults. We're all in daycare, right? None of us can provide for ourselves and get brand new fucking shit.
That's what I'm saying. Buy a new one and keep that one for 20 fucking years.
Get your blanket, get your cup, and just hush. I'm sick of fucking hearing about it, Dawn. We already did this on my platform. We've done this on other platforms. Let it the fuck go. Pay the
I ain't
fucking
said shit
shipping
about
and
you.
shut up.
Hold on. You guys have talked about this already?
Yes,
what the
this
hell
shit
you
was already on
talking
my
for?
platform like 2-3 weeks ago. Me and my best friend's platform. We already did this. We already fucking did this.
Why did you
When I
message
wasn't
Sydney,
able-
Dawn?
Oh, wow.
When I wasn't able to be there, yeah, they had this fucking shit, and Dawn was saying my name when I wasn't even talking about her. She was starting shit before I ever did. Let's not forget
But
about
she
that.
told me that she did a video about me in the tire because she was trying to get to you.
Because, like, you give a fuck about anybody over here, Bree. Since when did you give a fuck about anybody over here?
Well, she
I
also
didn't even
said
mess with
that,
y'all. I didn't even mess with you.
she also said she made a video not thinking that Jess, Sydney,
Oh, that's-
any of
that's
them
the same
would
video.
yeah, didn't think that anybody would see it, and it wasn't about them. But yeah, you, Bree, were in her head. That's what
That shit don't make no
Why
sense.
are we talking about this now?
because you brought it up like 30 minutes ago.
I know
Because
you fucking
Dawn-
lying.
because Dawn, I'm really confused.
No, Dawn. Why are we talking about this now in this live? That's what I want to ask you. When this shit was already fucking done a week ago, we already told you to shut the fuck up and let it go. Now you're bringing it to a whole nother platform, trying to get more views and clout off of it for fucking what?
And I ain't done a fucking thing. And it's
I don't
sad.
even go in live. She don't go live anymore. None of that. Trust me, I call her a crazy, dumb farm bitch every chance I get. Let it the fuck go.
She really does.
God damn. Nobody cares anymore.
So yeah, if it's already
nobody
been
cares.
dealt with on another platform, what the hell was it brought to me about? If it's already been said and done and dealt
So
with,
that it can keep going. So that it can keep fucking
So
going.
she can have
This is-
someone to hear
It's gonna
her.
go
So
somewhere
someone
else
can hear
next.
her.
Now that shit's getting shut down over here, it'll go somewhere else next. And I promise you, on my 50 fucking 11 accounts, I will be there to shut it down there too.
she said 50-11. That's a lot, Dawn. That's a lot, girl. Just leave her
If you really want that blanket and cup, pay it, get it, and let it
Right.
fuck go, dude.
You're right. You pay her.
If I could figure out fucking how, I would.
Okay,
$10
No.
to ship, bitch.
You
That's
know how to
much
pay
it
her.
is.
You know how to fucking pay her. You were able to get the money from Chris and send it back and get it again and send it back and all that. You have a fucking way to do it. Send the money and shut up. Quit acting like this is rocket science.
Dawn, at some point, you really have to start taking some accountability for your own choices, your own actions, your own lack of maturity. You cannot continue to put all of this on everybody else in the world. I'm sorry, but you are old enough to know how to do a lot of things. I don't know why you're expecting Bree to be out
ran
more
away.
money on
Thank
top
you.
of-
Now go take it to another platform and I'll find you there too, Dawn.
And-
Have a good day,
and I want
everybody.
to clarify on something else. By the
Bye.
way, I know it's off subject, but I never dress like her fucking daughter. I've always dressed the way I've dressed. I
I
don't
was gonna
understand.
ask where that came from, but Zach couldn't even ask Summer what the fuck that was about before she ran away.
The fact that her mind went there is sad because I've been dressing like that before she moved in, before her daughter came here. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Go look at my videos.
With my car.
I've been sitting here patiently waiting because I've been trying to ask this bitch a question for months. So I've been sitting here quietly waiting for all of this to be finished because I was figuring she was going to run by the time I started to ask what I really had to say to her.
There's like 20
So
people
let's not
in
all
here.
forget that Dawn is a fucking racist and a homophobic who loves to use all the slurs, all of them, including the R word, the N word, the F word, all of it. And she says that she's not sorry for any of it. She's going to say what she wants when she wants. So
Dawn.
don't nobody feel bad for her.
Dawn, come back up here. Don't be running, girl. Come back up here. Hold up, because Rachel has been wanting to talk to you for a fat ass minute, girl. And you've been running before she got the chance. So if you don't want to speak to nobody else,
Everything. Let me tell y'all something. I will give you her read about it names. I want you to go look at all her comments, all her posts.
give me big box, go.
Well, I've seen
already.
some of them. Some of them about the racism shit. It's bad.
It's
And let
bad.
me tell you, the obsession that she has with 20-some-year-old girls is ridiculous. Like, you really need some fucking help.
Minus, don't forget that half of that shit was done at my house without me knowing.
Yeah, and to sit up here and have the audacity to play victim when you screwed these people out of all this money, you think at 40, 50 years old, you expect a 20-some-year-old girl to take care of you and your husband? What
That's
the fuck?
crazy.
What,
And not
what reality are you living in?
Not one bill, girl.
So fuck your cup and your blanket. That's all you're out. You live for free for months.
Mind you, I didn't move you. You're right. I didn't move you guys down here to take care of Chris. I also didn't move you down here to take care of you, Don. I'm not taking care of no old ladies. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it.
And their daughter, yeah, like that's crazy. Listen, I, for the life of me, will never understand why people think it's okay to just move across the country and mooch off of somebody you don't even know. Number one, I myself would have been like, yo, what do I need to do? How much do I need to pay you? Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, that's just fucking common damn respect and courtesy.
What I wouldn't do is get online and bash the people who so graciously took care of me for the last 3 months and cry about a fucking cup and blanket.
and paid for everything. The trip to Idaho to get her, the trip back, the trip
Oh,
to take her back.
I didn't pay to get. I didn't get her. I ordered her a rental car. I gave her the money to get
That's
down
what
here.
I'm saying. You
Wow.
paid for all of it. Y'all paid for all of it. That's
And then
crazy.
At the end, the last month, she wanted to get froggy and say "fuck you" to me in my house, and didn't expect me to go off on her.
So I do want to ask Bree, like, is there any text messages that y'all have had or conversations in text that pertain to the money?
No, this is all word of mouth minus the receipts she's been showing. But of course, she's got to return the deposit because it's our money that paid for her rental.
Yeah, it makes it really hard.
I don't see how she can get $400.
You got it wrong. When they got here,
She can get.
no, when they got here, listen, y'all, there's her husband. When they got here, I talked to her husband. I said, because in the state of Louisiana, it's a word of mouth. Your handshake is the same as a written agreement on a rental. When her husband first got here, I said, hey, because Dawn uses this excuse that she has seizures, that she can't get a job, unlike the other gazillion people who have seizures who have to work daily to pay for their lives. So I said, okay, whatever. I'll let it roll off my chest. She's going to run with that. It is what it is. But I told her husband, when he got here, he was a grown-ass man, 37 years old. You need to get a job. I'm going to need for you to pay some shit around here. I can't pay for 4 adults to live continuously without putting myself in a deep hole. Me and Bree aren't rich. We're middle-class folk, just like everybody else who are struggling right now because the economy's shit. He said, yeah, I got it, but I don't got no birth certificate. So check it. I then proceeded to pay for him to get his birth certificate, right? I said, okay, I'll fucking hook it up. I'll pay for that too. I need you to get a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, people got to eat around here and shit. So I get him his birth certificate. Then he says, oh, well, I want to go ride around town because we're not living in 2024 where you can put all applications in digitally. Tried to play me off like I'm some fucking kid when I'm 36 years old. Oh, I got to go into these places. No, you don't, Chief. You can literally get on the little computer that supposedly was broken but wasn't broken. You can put in all the applications.
Indeed,
when they were
you can do it from Indeed. I've gotten every job I've ever had from Indeed.
Exactly. And then all you do is you wait for them to call you in for an interview. You go in for your interview and you decide if you get the job or not.
Drug
Play
test,
me like a fool while they sat around for 3 months using up all my fucking money and asking us, oh, why we're so broke. Why are y'all broke? What are we going to do for food? Well, you looking at me like, what are we going to do for food? Bro, I've been paying for y'all for 3 months. I done ran myself into a hole. Borrowing money from family members. Borrowing money from this person. Just to pay for them to live. But when I ask them, hey, can y'all maybe borrow a little bit of money from y'all family? No. And you know why their family won't give them shit? Because they're fucking busters. And when you're a buster, ain't nobody going to give you a fucking thing. So they can shut the fuck up and go sit down somewhere before an adult comes in here and tells them some shit.
I think Summer just commented. That's her, right? That's her daughter.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, Summer, I got a question. What the fuck were you talking about Bree dressing like you? Because I didn't get to ask you that before your mama fell out here. Fell out the box, hit her head.
Well, even if she did, maybe she likes some of your style. Like, maybe, you know what I mean? Like,
my point is,
Wearing my
what
ass
the
cheeks
fuck?
up since I was 18, bitch. Trust and believe that.
Like, what makes you think, girl, bye, that's a compliment. You say thank you for dressing like me. Girl.
Like mother, like daughter, they don't know how to say thank you and take accountability for shit.
No, not at all. But here's my thing, like, why? Oh, listen.
And I'm 23.
No,
I'm 23. I don't give a fuck about her 22. I'm 23. What about
I absolutely hate when people fucking say that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front. I absolutely hate when someone says that a 22-year-old is a baby. Sydney, you already know where we've heard it before with somebody, and it burns my fucking ever-living soul.
Yeah, I'm 23. She's an adult. She came up here, said that. Summer said that. So now I'm asking about it.
Right. Also,
you an
Summer,
adult.
when her mom
Once you
was in the
hit
box.
21, once you have your 21st birthday, you're a legal adult.
18.
So
18, you're a
listen,
legal fucking adult.
listen,
18.
Summer, when you
Well, you're a
involve yourself in your
legal
mom's
adult by
stuff and you
21.
talk in the box, Summer, you need to also realize what you're getting yourself into and what your mama does. If your mama
So
on
your
here
mom-
talking shit, your mama need to answer for it. If you want to speak for your mama, you can catch the shit too. 21, 20, I don't give a rat's ass. You stepping
'cause
in
that-
some shit, you gonna catch the shit,
Facts.
period. You
And
brought
hold
it
up.
up.
Let me say this. Dawn has done some very nasty shit. She has spoke on some very horrible
Yeah.
shit.
Dawn's still in here. Dawn, come back up here. Why are you running it? Why do you do that every fucking time, girl? You know that's why I be laughing at you, because you do that shit.
I left the box because I didn't want to get banned or bananaed, whatever you want to say. I left the box. That's my reason, and I came back.
But
I ain't running
Might as well, might as well face it head on, or that shit's gonna follow you.
That
But
computer
Dawn-
wasn't broke for months while her ass sat on Reddit and harassed and bullied and posted children and said all types of slurs about different people's races and their sexuality. That computer worked perfectly fine then. Her seizures didn't bother her when she was up on this internet talking all this shit.
Girl, okay, Dawn must have just left. Tell her little goofy self come back in here, okay? She shouldn't leave you to just deal with her mess. She is a grown ass woman. Why is she leaving you to deal with
I
her
swear
mess?
that sounded like her daughter in the box the whole fucking time.
They sound alike. I'll give it to you. That shit tripped me out. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay,
And
listen,
she's
to answer
saying-
C-Leap's question, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, please. C-Leap, I told them not to mention your name because you were not here. You were mentioned because, if you, again, correct me if I'm wrong, C-Leap, Dawn said that you were being messy. You were telling Dawn what Bree was saying.
no, she was telling me
Or vice
what
versa.
Dawn was saying. And she wasn't being messy. She was looking out for us.
Do I need to go get the screenshots really quick of what Dawn did?
Summer, just go get your mammy. Go get your mammy. Stop.
Summer,
Just
do
go
I
get
need
your
to
mammy.
go
get
get
your
all
mammy.
those screenshots again for 190 people?
I don't know if you want that, Dawn.
That Reddit posts were a little scary, I ain't gonna lie. And I had to grow some balls and come over here and fucking apologize and then try to get her to apologize. And she's like, no, fuck them. This and that, and said some really racial shit in my house. And I had to take the blame for it and still take my accountability.
And that was
Let's go harder.
That was fucked up for you, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you for the heart, me, TT.
Well,
Thank
people need to be
you.
responsible for their own selves. As a grown ass woman saying racial slurs and stuff like that, that shouldn't fall back on anybody else. Just because she was living in your house or whatever the case may be, she is grown. It came out of her fucking nasty mouth.
Summer just said that once Bree drops, that her mom will come back up.
I'm
We
not
can't say at this
dropping.
point. I don't know.
At this point, she needs
You're
to come
fine,
up here.
Bree, no. Bree's staying right where she's at.
Breeze, your mom needs to come and take accountability for all her shit. She needs to stop. And we finna give it to her. Attention, she
Wants this
attention
fucking
she
fade,
shall
I
get.
can give
I
it
hand
to
it
her.
out like
She wants the
Halloween
fade, I
candy.
give it to her. Because
We did it.
do
Listen, we did it once, and we'll do it again. She ran away the first time, and we will do it again.
I ain't got no fame to give, so y'all are a little SOL with me, but
They said, not to mention, though, she it sits over there and talks on deceased people's kids. Like, how do you talk on deceased people's kids? Dawn does.
You
Now
want
she's
me?
gonna-
Listen,
And then she's going to reach out, and then she's going to reach out to baby girl and be like, oh, try to be cool with her. Like, fuck out of here. Baby.
listen. Don't you make me go get all them screenshots. Me and Liz will go get them right now. Don't
I
make me
will
do
go
it.
in my archives, baby.
She's so
I will
messy.
make
Dawn is messy.
Don't make me do it, Dawn. Come up
It's
here and answer
summer.
for your shit, girl.
And Summer, you're getting in this bullshit for your mom, and you're just going to get your ass ate the fuck up. Is what you're going to do. Your 22 ass is going to get ate up.
yep.
I also want to clarify. Shit, I was going to say something. I just had
All
a
like
brain fart.
mother,
Oh my
like
God.
daughter. Run,
Yes,
baby.
for your sanity, run.
Okay,
please.
bye.
Because I
But tell
promise
your mom
you.
I'm still looking for her, and make sure she wash her coochie. Because if it was 5 days, this shit is rancid, baby.
And make sure she gets a
I
good
hope she
moisturizer.
teach you hygiene tips. I hope she did, because baby,
Look, you know how you can look at somebody and be like, damn, she got stank cooch energy? We be laughing about that shit all the time.
I hope she taught her daughter how to moisturize. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if her daughter look like any type she does when she get older, oh bless it.
Lord bless it.
Lord bless. Baby, moisturize while you're young. Moisturize while you're young.
Somebody's echoing.
Dawn, somebody's echoing. Who you reporting is Sid. She's reporting Sydney. Dawn, I'm fixing to block you. Like, listen, I was trying to be cool and let you go ahead and get your ass.